One of the time-honored traditions in Midwestern cuisine is canning. I can remember our basement being filled with rows and rows of glass jars that my mom and dad would laboriously put up in the summertime. That way, during the coldest parts of the winter, we can relive some of the height of summer. So I have my genuine Georgia peaches, and we're gonna take and make a really nice syrup cocktail using Chardonnay, local honey, and then infuse these peaches with some garden fresh chilies and then some herbs. The first step in the process is to slip the skins. So I have water boiling. I just need them to be in there for a few moments to loosen up that outer membrane, or the skin of the peach, from the interior fruit. The real magic happens, though, when we put them in an ice water bath. The ice water causes the interior fruit to contract, and with the swelling that happens in that outer membrane, it allows the skin to slip right off. Once I've peeled the peach, I want to make one cut around the fruit. I really like these big chunks. I want to make sure that there's enough of that flavor profile there to take us right back to the fields in Georgia. Our time in Georgia was incredible, but then to see the process in action and to understand that every year 70 million peaches are picked and processed through that facility, and each one is touched by hand. And it makes this type of operation where we can preserve that integrity of the fruit that much more special. Today, we're gonna add a little bit of a kick. I wanna take Chardonnay, and preferably not oaky Chardonnay. I'm applying heat, which will burn off the alcohol. In this mixture, I am going to take and add 4 sticks of cinnamon and allow that to simmer. I wanna create a syrup, so I'm gonna add rich local honey. Honey is also slightly acidic, so it creates an environment that doesn't allow bacteria to reproduce and thrive, which makes these so much more shelf-stable and good for you. So I'm actually gonna just give this a gentle push here, and I want all that honey to dissolve into that Chardonnay. The acidic elements of the wine have cooked off, but it's still really rich and fruit-forward. That's delicious. You get a little bit of the backbone of that cinnamon, giving me something that's just a little bit sweet, but it still has dimension. This is my clean and sanitized, sterilized jar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick these up and I'm gonna start to layer them in. About a third of the way through, I wanna add just a few of these chilies. I want them to go in whole because I think it's kind of a fun part of the process. Just a little bit of oregano, and then we're gonna layer on more peaches. Now we're gonna lay a little bit of this purple basil in here. And the reason that I like this purple basil, it needs to be cooked. It likes heat. It releases its essential oils, and you get a little bit of a deeper, darker anise flavor. A few more chilies. When I have these peaches layered up about where I feel like I can't get too many more in this jar, I wanna knock it down a little bit, and I'm gonna pull one of these cinnamon sticks out and pop that right in that jar. It's like a symphony for your mouth. You open up one of these things, you put a piece of toast out with a little bit of cream cheese and one of these canned peaches, forget about it. You've got a dinner party right there. And we're just gonna gently ladle this in. We wanna chase all the air pockets out of here and fill it right to that neck. This is a piece of art all into itself. Putting this on your shelf in your larder and your pantry, it looks like you know what you're doing. And frankly, when people taste it, they're gonna know you know what you're doing. Next, we're gonna take these jars of peaches and chilies and herbs, and we're gonna put it in our boiling water. Our kettle is at a rolling boil, and we wanna put these in there for about 20 to 25 minutes, which allows the air to escape and a tight seal to form. Finally, we'll pull them from the water bath, and we'll allow them to cool at room temperature. We can hasten this process just a little bit, and we'll put ours right into the spring to be able to get that temperature down and put them straight into storage for wintertime. As they cool, the quintessential will occur, and that's how you know they're sealed up tight for the winter. You won't be disappointed that you took the time and energy to put up these genuine Georgia peaches, and you get a little bit of a taste of summertime whenever you want it. Are you hungry for more? Then go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, and be in the loop every time we release new content, behind the scenes footage, and new episodes that you can preview before anyone else. Check us out.